We only come to turn the party out. Move that body, we like to party all over the world. We leave no club tidy. Checking in a second, we the best without. Yo, we only come to turn the party out. Move that body, we like to party. Oh, 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 like to party. Oh, party. Oh, party. Oh, party. Move that body, we like to party. Oh, move that body, we like to party. Oh, move that body, we like to party. Oh, move that body, we like to party. Oh,
Hello and welcome everybody to the Summer Combine 2017. My name is Aaron Hockey and we have a great Overwatch game coming your way. We have University City High School and the Meme Team Dream Team. I'm going to turn it over to our casters today, Polite and Solaris. Take it away, boys.
Hi guys. This is gonna be a very exciting game here. We have UC High versus Meme Team Dream Team. They've made it far,
Semifinals.
yeah, into the semifinals. Both fairly high ranked teams. We're gonna be going into Kings Row first for our first game. After that, Hollywood, then Eichenwald, Nepal, and Route 66.
I can't wait. Just looking from these profiles, I feel like both teams are very diverse in their team comps, and I feel like they'll be able to switch to many different comps. And I think this flexibility from both teams will really just create a very interesting game for us today.
Also, Polite, you have to start the game.
I have to start the game.
Yes.
Alrighty, let's get right into it. Kings Row, what a classic map. The Dust 2 of Overwatch, I would say,
Yep,
personally.
absolutely. I know a lot of teams love playing on this map first because it's so balanced and there's not really things that are frustrating about it.
Not only that, but this is just one of the few maps where just any comp is possible. As long if your team is good enough at it, you can make anything work. To be honest.
So here we have
Anyway,
Supreme hovering over the Widow here.
we actually have a very interesting comp from the defensive side here. UC High looking to be going with a Doomfist soldier strategy, although oddly enough, not running an Ana in a seemingly Deathball comp. Uh, Maybe they'll have something up their sleeves. We'll see. We'll see how it works. But Meme Team, on the other hand, seems to be playing a little bit more aggressively. They have a more of a divey kind of comp.
Yeah.
Jughead, I presume, is going to be playing a Winston. A very interesting comp. Oh, never mind. It looks like Elite is going to be jumping on the Winston, and Jughead is going to be on the Tracer. Looks like standard 222 dive, except with the addition of a Widow.
Widowmaker, of course, being very good on attack Kings Row, and if he gets a pick off, that's very good for his team, because the spawn is right here.
So the reason why Widow is very interesting in this particular matchup is because if Widow can manage to control the high ground, the pressure and the sideline she can look at will force the defensive team back into that corner. Because they are running a deathball comp, the defensive team will actually, they'll be stuck in that corner, and then the offensive team will be able to just capitalize on their immobility. But it looks like the match is starting.
Alright, red team moving in here. Looks like Tracer, Winston, kind of approaching the point.
Alright, looks like red team is just hovering around the statue, kind of sizing them up. Oh, but unfortunately Jughead gets picked by Panda. Looks like they're going to have to fall back on that push,
Yeah.
and that was very fast.
Widow still out there looking for a few picks. Not managing to get any so far.
Looks like blue is speeding in. Oh, never mind. Oh, it looks like Lee has actually jumped in on his own into the midst of the blue team. He manages to trade the Doomfist, but unfortunately this puts Meme Team in a 5v6 situation, and as they just fall, the battle seems to have been very easily won by UC High. Genji maybe looking in for some extra damage, looking to build some ult charge.
He's gonna have to back off here though, because his team is down. Now they will have the spawn advantage here if they push right now, because their soldier is staggered.
Their Genji looks to be in the backline. Robosheep is about to have Shatter actually. If Robosheep can land a good Shatter, maybe they would be able to capitalize on that without having to use any other ults. Genji going in, looking for an ult charge. He gets punched by Doomfist. A meaty punch. Robofish with Shatter up. Goes for the Shatter, but it's unfortunately blocked by the Winston bubble. He only managed to shatter one or two people there. Tracer bomb going in, not looking to get much, and it looks like another clean team fight from UC High.
Yeah, they will lose Robosheep here, but he'll just be on his way back, and looks like we're coming up on Trance and Sound Barrier. It's going to be a very hard push for Meme Team here. They're going to have to use Genji to burn it.
Ult economy wise, UC High seems to be looking in a really good spot. Yes, Meme Team is closer to Dragon Blade, but that can very easily be countered by the Sound Barrier or the Transcendence as long as they don't use them both simultaneously. They also are nearing on their Sound Barrier Meme Team. Doofus looking to be going in, not getting impacts. Blade into, and oh, unfortunately, looks like UC High accidentally double support ulted, reducing the value of their support ults. Now, Meme Team capitalizes on this advantage and pushes in with Soundlayer, but unfortunately, they're actually unable to secure the picks despite having the sound barrier advantage. And it looks like they're gonna have to fall back for this fight yet again. Looks like Supreme is making a swap over to Doomfist, perhaps to counter the enemy Doomfist.
Yeah, well, he just used Dragon Blade there, so it wouldn't be much more helpful for him to stick on the Genji. Now they are missing 2 support ults. On the UC High side, they can take advantage of that with the grab. In fact, it's very good if they use grab here. Landed the grab.
Very good grab. Oh, grab is going in. Maybe they can combo Robo Sheep. Is very close to his shatter. Oh, see the solid Meteor Strike, using only 2 ults to win that fight. That was another clean team. Even manages to clean up the Zenyatta, running away for his life.
Actually, they did use 3 ults there. They used the Graviton, the Earth Shatter, and the Doomfist ult. Which makes it, again, a little bit overkill on the side of UC High. They now only have Transcendence, and they're gonna have to deal with the 3 ults coming on from Meme Team's side.
Oh, but Meme Team also has their own Transcendence. Looking to Transcendence to save their Lucio, but unfortunately not looking to grab anything. The thing about UC High or Meme Team is that because they have their Zarya Tracer combo, even if UC High Transcendence is the grab, they'll still be taken out by the Pulse Bomb, which is actually going to be this is going to be a very interesting team fight. I think this team fight is going to be very interesting. I feel like the winner of this team fight will just come down to whoever manages to use ults first.
Rosy goes in, gets in. Looks like Meme Team is going to have the Shatter and the Sound Barrier here. There's going to be a Visor coming out from Whale Shark. Going to pick up 1. Gutty does go down by the Doomfist. Tiny Waffles picks off Supreme. And it's going to be a win for UC High, it looks like.
Another clean team fight from UC High. It's now gone to overtime. Zatab is desperately trying to make a last stand.
Oh
no!
The Doomfist still coming in, stopping Fish Shoot.
I'm sorry?
The Doomfist still coming in, stopping Fish Shoot at the very end there.
Unfortunately, the grab just came in way too late, and Meme Team was just unable to, grab any tempo from the ultimates they were using. One interesting thing that UC High was doing consistently through that entire match was they were constantly using only 1 or 2 ults per fight, keeping up the tempo, keeping up the pressure, and just Meme Team, they just didn't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of points where Meme Team could have exploited UC High's overly ambitious ult economy. They used 3 or 2 ults that they didn't need to all the time, and at one point they were super down on ults. The only thing they had was Transcendence, and Meme Team had 3 ults. They had the Zarya ult, the Pulse Bomb, and the Shatter, and they could have really done something there with that. But
yeah, they just
in general, UC High is better with play that doesn't require the ults.
Yeah, in terms of ult management, I feel like just that first team fight where UC High managed to clean them up without any ults, that just kind of set the ball rolling. It turned into a really big snowball where just Meme Team was just unable to grab any ults or any tempo from anything they were trying to do. Looks like Meme Team is going to be going for a Mercy Hanzo combo, which is very interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, Hanzo Zarya combo. My bad. Looks like Meme Team is going to be running Zenyatta though, so we'll see how that works. We'll see if Meme Team will be able to track the Zenyatta ult enough to where they won't have all that value just negated by. Looking like UC High sticking with the more reliable Deathball. Deathball Doomfist with Widow actually instead of Soldier.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Mercy will have res here on point, so it's very important that they target her first. They're going to be approaching. Ryan coming in with team here. Hanzo just throwing out a few shots trying to get the Widow up top.
I feel like if Hanzo gets picked by this Widow, this could be absolutely...
Oh, Hanzo does pick off the Widow.
Hanzo does pick off the Widow, and it looks like UC High is going to have to fall back very quickly.
Yeah. Absolutely great shot there. I mean, Widow being right next to spawn, but still getting picked off by Hanzo. Not very good for UC High.
Not very good. Widow, Whale Shark immediately switches off of Widow and onto Soldier. Tracer is causing some good pressure in the backline. Doomfist having to use his abilities. Oh, Jughead jumps in, looks for some poke. Looks like UC High is going to be slowly pushing in, the monkey tickling them. Doomfist lands a good punch on Jughead, but unfortunately...
Trading a lot of damage here. Where shot it does get taken down.
Managed to grab another pick. Pulse Bomb used by Supreme, but unfortunately not able to pick anything up. And oh, actually, a trade coming from the Zarya looking to kill, managing to kill Jughead, but
Pretty much just even trades here, not winning one way or the other right now. UCI just got to regroup and take advantage of the situation.
One thing I will say though is that Iglid is on very high charge, and you can just see through the ultimate percentage, Iglid is that much closer to grab than Panda is. And I feel like this will just, if they can land a good grab for this next team fight, that'll just snowball.
Meme Team Mercy does have res here, so it's very important that they get her in the grab.
Yep. UC High looking to push up alleyway. Very coordinated. Oh, looks like Hanzo coming a little early. Very questionable. Oh, actually manages to pick off 2. That's insane. You would think that Meme Team would save their Dragon Strike for the Zarya combo, but looks like Fishy managed to see they were all pushing alleyway, and hey, thought to himself, hey, this would be a great tempo ult if I just use this and then we're able to pick off some of their team members. You know, UC High even had Transcendence to counter it, but unfortunately wasn't able to work anything out of it. Now, UC High, if you look at their ult combi, right, you'll see that they have Res and they have the Pulse Graviton combo. Assuming that UC High doesn't sound barrier, this should be another easy team fight.
All Meme Team needs to do here is keep their Mercy alive. Looks like there's going to be Trans and Grab coming out.
Oh no, unfortunately UC High double support ulting again. Beat going in with the tempo res. Unfortunately, they get grabbed by Panda, but it looks like Panda's grab doesn't seem to grab much as the fight is already lost. Doomfist and Zenyatta make it a desperate last stand. Whale Shark going down 2 to Winston ult, and what an unfortunate team fight. I would say that very questionable ult usage from the side of UC High. If you look at the ult economy now, it's pretty much completely reset. Robust Sheep does still have his Shatter, and Fishy does still have his Dragon Strike, but more or less...
Let's look at the fact that Leak just used Res and is now building up on another one, like, so quickly. It's gonna be so bad for UC High again when they come back in.
At this point, UC High should just stop, looking to poke, because right now all they're doing is feeding Elite so much more ult charge, and their Lucio already halfway towards another sound barrier.
Oh, great Shatter coming out from right here. Looks like they're gonna pin Kled in the back.
Managed to pin Kled in the back, but Dragon Strike going in. Dragon Strike doesn't need to pick up anything. Picks coming in from UC High. Oh, when the res comes in, now it's back to a 6v6. We'll see who manages to grab some picks. Igled takes down Robo Sheep. Looks like oh, Panda actually managed to pick up Bleep, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to have done much. Zarya, the only one left on point. Another tempo res coming in from the side of UC High. Sound Barrier, just for good measure. It's only Zetob on point, solo contesting, waiting for his team, making a desperate last stand. Unfortunately isn't able to contest.
Wow.
And the match swiftly goes to the side of UC High.
That was crazy. UC High coming in with 2-man res there, completely turned that match around. They were about to lose. Meme Team had the numbers advantage on them, but the 2-man res there completely brought it back, and they got it at the last second. So very good play there from UC High's Mercy, Tiny Waffles.
And to be honest, I don't know how UC High managed to win that team fight. Everything just seemed to be in the favor of Meme Team, but unfortunately, and this is the great tempo Dragon Strike that actually managed to win them that one team fight here, coming from Fishy. But it was ult economy wise, it was very interesting, and people are leaving a lot of them to restart their game.
Thank you.
Yeah, looks like, UC High, they've demonstrated again and again that they don't really need ults to win team fights. So after all the ults were cleared on the point, UC High just had the advantage.
One thing I will point out is UC High was struggling up until the point they swapped their comp. Once they had realized that Meme Team had no consistent hit scan and nobody to really take down Afara besides maybe Hanzo, right? They just said to themselves, hey, let's switch it up, guys. Let's bring out the pharmacy. We'll see how that works against our team. And it worked. It was very clean. The Mercy Res actually won them the point because they were able to res after the grab. And that just, was a huge tempo swing and their, towards them.
Yeah, we're gonna have a couple people switching in now, restarting their computer, and after that, we'll be moving on to Hollywood.
Hollywood's a very interesting map actually, because Hollywood, in my opinion, is
a map where heroes like Pharah and Genji excel at, the more mobile heroes, seeing how especially when you consider how big the map is. So that'll be very interesting. Maybe we'll be seeing some more Mercy play, some more Pharah play, in the next upcoming map.
Just about to get started here. We just need confirmation from Meme Team that they are ready to start the game.
All right, let's get right into it after Hollywood. There we go. All right. Oh, they haven't confirmed ready yet. My bad. Wait. All right. Looks like Meme Team is ready. Going into the second map, Hollywood. What are your thoughts? What are your predictions on this map?
Welcome.
I haven't seen too much yet. I do know that Widow is very strong on defense at this point, so were UC High the ones that were running Widow last game?
Yes, they ran Widow at the very beginning of attack, but unfortunately they weren't able to do much with it. They just got insta-picked by Hanzo, and they immediately swapped off Widow to Soldier.
Well, if they commit to that on defense, I think they'll have a strong defense here, because Widow's very strong on the second point, and especially against Pharah here. If they
It's actually going to be Meme Team on defense here.
Yeah, I mean the
UC
next.
Yeah, on UC High on attack, looking to be running Death Ball again with Pharmacy. This comp is very strange, because with a Pharmacy comp, you're not expecting the rest of the team to be heals, because your Mercy is going to be up in the air. We'll see how Robo Sheep and Panda and Whale Shark hold up with their Mercy in the sky, if they're able to protect her. Meme Team, on the other hand, running the Zarya Hanzo comp again, this time not making the mistake of running a Tracer, and instead running a Soldier for the more consistent scan in case the UC High runs a Pharah again. It also looks like they're going to be running a Mercy, which, you know, if you know, played correctly, should be able to counter the offense Mercy.
This is a pretty balanced game here, not too many counters on either side. However, the Pharah on UC High side will have a bit of trouble without a D.Va or Winston to back her up in a dive. They have Ryan on the ground, and she has Zarya shields, but that's about it. And they have a Hanzo Soldier on the other side. It really comes down to who can land more shots and kill the other team faster.
Well, UC High does have the Zarya Pharah combo, but if they don't play around the Mercy res, it may not mean much. But let's see as we get into this match. UC High. Oh wow, a pick coming in from Hanzo yet again. What an early pick. UC High looking to fall back from that and the way that choked.
Yeah, Fish, you know, coming out with those Hanzo picks left and right. We're seeing that,
These
you know.
Hanzo picks are absolutely insane. Like, just that one pick alone has
Oh, and he lands another one on Whale Shark.
Oh my god.
They're gonna be staggered even further.
Unfortunate time. How much time has Fishy bought for his team already?
Yeah,
And he's
they've already bought 40, 50 seconds once he spawns.
Fishy is already 80% to ult as well. If he gets ult soon, he may be able to just early tempo Dragon Strike and manage to, you know, shut down another push. But we'll see as UC High's pushed in with the Ryan.
They're speeding right into the middle.
Right
Roche
on
coming
the
in
point.
on
They're Winston jumping on the back line. Oh, Ryan almost landing the pin on the Winston. Supreme actually managing to grab the pick on the Soldier. Oh, Tiny Waffles actually dying with res. That's definitely not what you want to be doing. And it looks like Meme Team is going to be cleaning this up very cleanly without any ultimates, in fact. Meme Team now having res and Dragon Strike to work with, and Grav soon, if they can manage to grab it quickly.
Yeah, they're just coming up on every ult here. Now, we know they have a bit of a problem with ult economy, but if they're able to play right here, they should not have any problems with the incoming
Well, what I'm concerned about is if Meme Team overcommits their ultimates, they may just be hard countered by Tiny Waffle's res, because if they invest too many ultimates and Tiny Waffle reses, they'll UC High will be able to follow up with their ults. However, Jughead goes into the Winston, pressuring the backline already. Pharah up top, Fishy taking some damage. It looks like UC High is split, however, and the Dragon Strike coming in from Fishy, and oh, what a devastating Dragon Strike. Manages to grab 3 picks, and oh,
Tiny Waffles uses her res early, but we'll see how effective that is.
Let's start coming on point using Tac Visor. Gonna do some damage to the. He does get taken down before he's able to kill anyone.
Unfortunate, but lead actually goes down to Whale Shark, who had res that may be absolutely detrimental in this upcoming team fight. UC High coming in with the fast response, and Supreme grabbing 2 picks, and another clean team fight.
Yeah, Tiny Waffles did use res during that fight, but it wasn't very effective. And now, Now, you know, look at UCI's ults. They have Hanzo coming up. They're gonna combo with Grab.
That's meme.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Look at how conservative they've been with their ults. That team fight was almost lost, but they managed to hold that point without giving up a single tick. Not only that, but they have Hanzo Dragon Strike coming up next. Unless Tiny Waffles can build res fast, if they just Dragon Strike into the Grab, it should be another very easy team fight from UC High. Oh, and Grab going in. Unfortunately, not grabbing much from the side of UC High. The Dragon Strike goes in.
Wow.
The Sound Barrier won't do anything against the Dragon Strike, and Fishy manages a 5-man against the enemy team.
Yeah, that's that Grav Dragon Strike combo we were talking about this entire time. They pulled it off. They got 5 people, and you know they could just not do anything against that.
Had UC High played around that Dragon Strike combo, they maybe could have rezzed and kept up the tempo, but unfortunately weren't able to do so. Jughead going in with Primal, looking to distract the backline, pushing in. Fishy grabs another pick with the scatter arrow. Ryan shatters the Mercy.
Supreme actually takes out the Ryan before he's managed to pin the Mercy there. Now Doofus is coming in, gets
the Hanzo though. Unfortunately, this is looking pretty grim for the side of Meme Team. Supreme visoring from up top. What great positioning, though. Unfortunately, isn't going to be able to do much with the attack visor.
He does get 3 picks there, but he is gonna go on. No, he gets 4. He gets 5.
Oh my God, Supreme!
Wow.
I thought that attack visor wasn't doing anything, but then he jumped off the high ground onto the low ground to finish off the squishes he had injured, and
Supreme managing to take down the entire team there, completely carrying his team. I, suspect that we'll be seeing that in playing the game.
I feel like we'll be seeing that Hanzo Dragon Strike.
Oh, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
Looks like the tables have turned for UC High. They're looking so dominant in their first game. They seem to be struggling the second game. And do you have any speculation as to why?
Well, we did see that both teams kind of struggled on attack. UC High only managing to capture Kings Row last game at the very last second. So this, honestly is a close game. Could go either way.
I feel like both teams aren't just playing around their res smart enough. I feel as if both teams were anticipating the enemy res, and if they were hiding their Mercy, anticipating to res the next team fight, considering how much UC High is overcommitting their ultimates, I feel like that would have made their jobs a lot easier.
I would agree.
We'll see as we head into this next round. UC High on defense, having to, they're gonna have to hold 4 minutes for just 1 tick, which is, it's going to be rough, so it'll be really difficult. Meme Team actually is going in with a very unique comp. It looks like they seem to be running some sort of counter dive comp with Doomfist and McCree. How counter dive essentially works is you trap the enemy in just a ball of CC and stun, and they just aren't able to do anything about it. But it looks like UC High on defense is going to be running more or less the same comp with, except substituting the Zarya or Farah. Okay.
Oh no, sorry, Farah's still soft onto Doomfist and Zarya's still soft onto D.Va.
Yeah. Maybe they're anticipating a Pharah or a Soldier, which is why they swapped off to the D.Va. But unfortunately, I don't think D.Va will be doing much against the Zarya and the Doomfist. Match starting in. Meme Team going in. Managed to grab some damage onto the line. We'll see how this team fight goes. Both teams slowly pushing up.
Doomfist comes from behind, pushes Lee into the enemy team. Not much else happens here though.
Supreme is actually on the high ground. He's going in, pushing the backline for a pick. Jughead actually manages to grab the first pick as Zarya is very unfortunate to the side of UC High, but trade picks managing to come in left and right the side of both teams. And it looks like picks are just coming in from the side of Meme Team.
Okay. Wow, I did not expect it at all. That was an absolute roll. As soon as Ryan got taken down, that was just it for
they
Meme
just
team
managed to snowball that entire fight. The moment that Ryan was picked, they saw the Ryan die, and they were like, "Let's capitalize on this. Let's trade some picks, even if one of us dies, and we manage to trade for another person because of spawn advantage and because the fight is already in our advantage. It'll just it'll be more beneficial for us looking for those trades." And the play of the game going to Fishy. What do you know? Grab going in. Oh, look at that drag.
You saw him get confused like 1 second by the enemy grab, but does manage to find his own grab, get a 5-man kill.
Unfortunately, UC High actually sound barriered that grab, not expecting the Dragon Strike. Maybe they saw him use it last team fight and didn't expect him to build it that quickly again. But whatever the case is, the Dragon Strike just managed to burn right through that sound barrier, and unfortunately, UC High just wasn't able to do anything about it. They lost a lot of tempo, they lost a lot of value from that play.
We're 1-1 so far. Looks like we're going into Eichenwald for our next map.
Eichenwald, another hybrid map. This one a little bit more open, I would say. We'll see how this goes. One thing I will say is that Eichenwald is a map where the Hanzo Zarya comp happens to excel at, specifically on the first point. So we'll see how Meme Team will be able to capitalize on that comp that's been working so well for them. Looks like both teams are ready. We're going to start the game.
You may hear me mix up Meme Team and UC High every now and then because my spectator client is kind of broken right now, showing me different colors than to what they actually are.
Meme Team is on red right now, and UC High is on blue.
Okay, good. Meme Team red, UC High blue. Got it.
Yep. It looks like UC High looking to go with a Doomfist comp, Doomfist Soldier. This worked for them last time on King. We'll see how it works for them on Eichenwald. Looking to go with the Zen. Perhaps, looking to capitalize on that Discord boost. Maybe they're expecting Far. The Zen Soldier can maybe, deal with the Far a lot more efficiently than, say, an Ana Soldier.
Yeah, Meme Team will be running what looks to be a Far Mercy and a Genji here. I'm not sure if they're going to keep that.
They're running.
Creed.
I don't think so. But they look to be going some sort of dive, which against this sort of counter divey CC comp may not be the best idea. But we'll see. We'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, the enemy team definitely has a lot of mobility here. Or UC High has a lot of mobility here with the Doomfist Lucio Soldier. It'd be kind of hard for a dive comp to get picks on this.
Is Fishy really going to be playing Soldier over Hanzo? I feel like if Fishy would be running Hanzo in this situation, he would be able to capitalize more on the grab than he would as Soldier. Not only that, but
on getting picks as well.
Yeah, he was absolutely killing it on Hollywood with those opening picks, managing to buy his team so much time and delaying the first push even for so long.
So it looks like Meme Team is only going to be running one tank here. Doors are opening and they're running out. It's very interesting here how they're going to deal without having a main tank.
This is a very questionable comp because without a main tank, you're just unable to create space for all of your DPS. Maybe they're hoping to just speed in quickly enough such that they won't need to create space. But we'll see how this pans out. I'm not 100% sure how this comp is going to work.
Meme Team forcing UC High back to their point. Doomfist going in for a little damage. Genji going in on the enemy Zen here. Oh, Zen does get taken down. Lucky Crew takes out a set top. Soldier gets another pick onto Lucio. And just Rock coming down right now on the side of Meme Team.
On the high ground, look at this great positioning up here, just able to rain down damage from above, and the defensive team not able to do anything about it. Somehow their 3 DPS, no main tank comp managed to work, and I think how that fight turned into their favor was, I don't know if you noticed, but that entire first fight, the defensive team just fell back to the point, without,
oh, great because of blast coming up.
Oh my god, that pick absolutely detrimental to the side of UC High. I feel like UC High just isn't playing aggressive enough. They aren't taking advantage of the fact that the offensive team doesn't have a main tank. They should be pushing more forward with their Rhine, as the offensive team won't be able to create space.
It does seem like Meme Team is definitely the more aggressive team here with DPS going so close to the enemy team without the healers too close to them, especially on Fishy right now, just poking damage.
Oh, looks like Fishy up top battling the Winston. He gets taken down by the side of UC High. Maybe UC High can capitalize on this opening pick and push in, but it looks like they seem to be playing very safe. Additionally, Panda has appeared to swap off of Zarya onto the Winston, maybe looking to distract and pressure the backline.
Roboshi coming in on the Ryan, pinning him. McCree's able to take out two, but Dragon Blade comes out.
Oh my god, Crew going in and cleaning up the entire enemy team. Not only that, but managing to shut down the Genji Dragon Blade just in time to save his team.
Definitely not looking great for meme team here. UCI is coming up on a lot of ults. Visor.
Nicolid also switches away from the Genji and towards the McCree, which looks like they seem to be running double pick bar. We'll see how this team competition goes. But what an insane play from Lucky, rather. Looks like the side. Meme team initiating with the sound barrier and the barrage, but we're just swiftly countered by the sound barrier. However, UC High just having more ults in their bank, they just managed to go in. Shatter the Mercy, who was looking for the res. Unfortunately, Lead wasn't able to grab anything off of that. What a massive loss of tempo.
For a split second, I thought that was a complete waste of a shatter, but he realized that Mercy had res and stopped the enemy team from coming back. Although maybe he could have shattered after they had gotten resed.
But if you just look at the ult advantage, the ult bank of UC High, their ults are just looking so much better than UC High's right now. Yes, they're nearing on sound barrier and res, but I'm not 100% sure if they'll be able to make the most or get the most value out of res. I say that as they could actually manage to grab a pick on Lucio and on Winston. Jughead manages to take out Panda. It looks like trade's going either way, but definitely in the favor of meme team Lucky Crew and Whale Shark. Last survivors live. Tempo res in order to guarantee the team fight.
Meme team's positioning looking a little rough off there first, which caused Jughead to get picked off, but the res will normalize everything once again, and it looks like they'll be able to pick off UCI when they come through.
The stagger by Fishy manages to pretty much guarantee the point unless the defensive team can quickly go in, distract. Oh, the Winston Primal Rage coming out from the side of Panda, hopefully looking to knock people off the edge. Unfortunately, he's unable to grab anything. Transcendence coming in from the defensive team. They managed to grab an opening pick on the Lucio, which is insane. The Lucio having the sound barrier is unfortunately not able to use it. And Lucky comes in with a 3-man Jughead, unfortunately taken out mid super jump by the tack riser of Whale.
Lucky has definitely been making an appearance so far in his McCree, shutting down fights every single time, especially with the High Noon there. High Noon, an ult where you can, maybe at best get 1 or 2 kills. He's doing very well.
I feel like the most important pick of that entire fight was actually RoboSheep Fire Strike on the Lucio. He actually managed to kill the Lucio before he could beat and give his team the support of it. Unfortunately, they weren't able to capitalize on that and secure the team. Unfortunately, it looks like
coming behind. Looks like they're gonna drop Visor as well. Immediately kicks off the Zen. RoboSheep comes up and pins the Winston here. Set Top coming out with Sound Barrier, giving Meme Team the advantage here, and looks like they're just gonna be trading damage so far. Not even Panda on the back line. Fish shoot, kicks off the Lucky Crew, and Sound Barrier now comes out from UC High side.
With the Sound Barrier, maybe a tad bit too late as the side of UC High just getting mowed down by the offensive team. Looks like they seem to be making a desperate last stand. Self-destruct comes out, somehow grabs Onus. Oh, Onus manages to oops set.
That's off the map.
Yeah. RoboSheep way in the back line, unfortunately not able to support his team at all. Oh, maybe he killed himself too preemptively as Panda goes in for the stall. Maybe that was a fatal mistake that should not have happened. Looks like Onus is the only one on point, or Panda's the only one on point contesting. Fishy with a very questionable visor actually. That was odd, but whatever the case is, clean team fight from the side of Meme team.
Yeah, they're gonna be pushing in here, trading damage with RoboSheep. RoboSheep fires Fire Strike out. And they're just gonna be pushing in. Next time they come in on Meme Team's side, will be backed up by a res.
Right.
So
yes, if Meme Team can manage to have UC High overcommit to ults, but Tempo Res going in from the Winston, turning the fight into a 6v5 right off the bat. Whale Shark attack rising, unable to grab much value out of it as he gets flashbang McCree. Shatter coming out, doesn't look to be getting much value. Now looks like Meme Team is going to be on the back foot here, running away from that lost team fight. Unfortunately, Panda managing to grab that last pick. Although he may have overextended just a bit too far and gets himself killed. They managed to take Diva out of mech, which is a good bonus, but they traded 2 or 3 lives just
Yeah,
from
both teams are having a bit trouble here, like just coming back and regrouping with their teams. They keep coming in and dying. Although meme team will have
they actually switched to the Ana, which is going to be very interesting. If Fishy attack visors next fight, he'll be able to sync ults with Ana, and maybe we'll be able to go into for Nano Visor next time both ults are out. Fortunately, Onus has Sound Barrier to counter the attack visor, assuming Robosheep is in to block most of it. Lucky Crew also with the high nuke, good zoning ability that will hopefully be able to buy UC High some time in case anyone of meme team's members overextend.
Robosheep Fire Spec takes on Jughead. They're all diving in onto meme team now. Winston in the back doing some damage.
Overextending. Oh, almost gets taken out as he gets stunned, but fortunately has the primal rage to keep himself alive. Supreme and Igled have to fall back from that.
Yeah, now meme team is gonna have to regroup quickly here. They don't have much time to get back onto the point. In fact, they might have to go on ahead without Fishy here.
They have 9 seconds to touch this one. Well, Fishy's so good, he can just run all the way. Oh, nuke, initiate the
Oh my gosh, a 4-man nuke!
Managed to grab a 4-man nuke. One insane nuke from the side of meme team.
That was
my
crazy.
God.
And
That was a mistake that should not have happened. Panda looks like he dropped his bubble preemptively. Now Igled buying him some time with a zoning high noon. The Lucky Crew actually manages to kill Igled with his own high noon, with picks in favor of the side of UC High. Shatter goes in, actually manages to shatter the Nano Soldier. A very important shatter here. Jughead manages to primal rage stay alive. Yeah, unfortunately, Jughead wasn't able to touch the point after he hit the primal.
That was an insane ult from Diva there, but unfortunately, I think it went through the Winston bubble and actually killed the team underneath.
Did it? That was so unfortunate. They must have seen that the line was pushed up too far and was like, hey, let's initiate with nuke. Maybe we can grab a kill or 2 off this and we can capitalize on that.
They managed to
Somehow
get
grabbed
4 kills. Insane.
Maybe they broke the Winston Barrier. The Winston Barrier despawned the moment the nuke went off. That's also something that could have happened. We'll see in the play of the game, I guess, unless somebody else manages to grab an even more insane play this round. We'll see. We'll see how things go.
So UC High on attack side now, just hovering over a couple different picks right now.
Looks like Fishy is going back to the Hanzo. Hanzo Zarya comp. We've seen this before. It worked out well for them last time. Looks like they do running on defense. They're also running the Ana over the Mercy, which is
interesting Junkrat pick here. I mean, it is actually good for stalling the pressuring the choke and stopping them from coming in. But with that recent patch where they added a secondary passage into the defense area.
Pause. Okay.
Oh.
Pause coming in from the side of meme team as one of their players DCs from the match.
Looks like Fish Shoot is going to restart. They're asking for a restart. I'm not sure. We don't need to be restarting this now. Game hasn't started yet.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be a restart. Looks like the offensive team seem to be running their Doomfist, and except not Deathball, dive this time with the Nyada Lucio Soldier. And Robosheep on the Diva instead of the Zarya. Maybe they're expecting some sort of hits from me. Lucky Crew on the list. What are your thoughts on Lucky so far? We know he's been killing it as McCree, but it looks like he's going to be playing Doomfist this round. What do you...
Well, definitely he's been making more of an impact on McCree. His Doomfist so far has been okay, but I think his McCree definitely has more of an impact. We've been seeing a lot more kills coming out from his McCree. But on offense, Doomfist a little more divey of a hero.
You also have to consider that meme team was running 3 DPS, and they for until like halfway through the second point, they actually didn't have a main tank, and they were just relying on their DPS to secure kills.
Right, that actually did work out for them for quite a bit of time.
Not only is Lucky just an insane McCree, but additionally just the value or just the utility that comes from McCree has definitely saved UC High in some situations. Like for example, the shutdown on the Dragon Blade on the second point underneath the bridge. I don't know if you remember. This is when he killed like 4 or 5 people.
Right,
And
and he also, if I recall correctly, he flashbanged the
yeah, he
visoring soldier on the last point
last.
there, Whale
Yeah,
Shark.
what insane flashbangs.
Good
And
DM coming out from Roboshoot. The enemy team, not much else happened. So they're
Supreme
ready
is
now. We're
actually
gonna
on the high
unpause
ground.
and get right back into the game.
He's going in to the backline for pick. Jughead actually manages to grab the first pick as Zarya. Very unfortunate to the side.
we'll see Fishy back on the Hanzo, probably. It looks like they're also running a Junkrat, which makes their comp slightly susceptible to Pharah, actually. Unless Fishy manages to grab some sick picks. If UC High manages to pick up on the enemy comp and sees, okay, we don't have a hit scan, we can just quickly swap to Pharah and just capitalize just on them not having a hit scan. I feel like this could very easily go.
Starting off with a fire strike here, but they're gonna be pressuring the Rhine immediately. He was a little too far pushed. UC High coming in with their Rhine down.
And UC High actually initiating with the Pharah actually, and just
Still, 3
unable
coming
to
out
do
from Mean Team.
Lucky Crew is actually on the Pharah, not on the Doomfist this time around, and that was just so unfortunate for the Meme Team. Their comp was just so inflexible and so susceptible to the Pharah. They just weren't able to do anything that first fight, unfortunately. They quickly switch it up to triple DPS.
Yeah, even with 3 immediate picks on the side of Mean Team on UC High, they weren't able to deal with the fair there.
Oddly enough, they swap off the Zarya and onto the Diva. Jughead opting to play Diva, which is a little bit questionable because that kind of negates some of the value out of the Hanzo. So the whole point of running Hanzo Zarya is that you can drag him straight into the graviton. But we'll see how this.
It does definitely counter, their Zen Discord, their Pharah, their Soldier, so I don't see too much of a problem with it.
Also, Fishy's just a great hunter, so I don't think it'll be a problem for them at all. UC High going in, just getting some free ground as Meme Team is just unable to pressure them without a main tank. Winston dives in, looks for some poke, backs out.
So it looks like they're gonna have to stop here.
Lucky Crew doesn't actually notice Supreme right behind them. Supreme's poking damage to the Hanzo Dragon Strike coming out, unable to grab anything. Both Divas are now demech, and now with the Diva out of mech, the attack visor coming in from the side of Whale Shark, and the defensive team just unable to do anything about it. Supreme has his own attack visor on the high ground, but he built it too late. He wasn't able to use it in time for the fight, which is.
I'm not sure what Setup is doing here. Stalling the point when he should be, coming back to his team and regrouping. Looks like he is gonna stay.
He is stalling the point, and they just aren't unable to kill him, so it is working out in his favor in that sense. But unfortunately, he's going into clean him up. Well, actually, UC High may not be able to capitalize on this, as the team manages to trade in the defensive spawn advantage, definitely playing a factor.
Mean Team coming at the res there, bringing back Jughead. Lucky still taking out 2.
Late. Just res the monkey right before the Pharah killed the Tracer.
Yeah.
Lucky is just going off. Lucky's killing everybody.
With the numbers advantage here, Meme Team is getting staggered, and UC High is just being, able to deal free damage to them.
Actually, a member of Meme Team has DC'd from the match.
Huh?
It was Fishy.
Fishy goes down once again.
Very question. What are your thoughts? What do you think Meme Team could possibly do to? Yeah, my bad. I didn't see. Blizzard keeps kicking him off.
I think maybe Mercy could have stayed back there for to try and get a bigger res out. Mercy only managed to res Jughead, and then
it looks like picks are just coming in from the side of the team.
Oh, okay. Wow, I did not expect it at all. That was an absolute roll. As soon as Ryan got taken down, that was just it for
They just managed to snowball.
Alive. Looks like there's gonna be trans
it looks
and
like
grab coming out.
Oh no, unfortunately UC High double support ulting again. Beat Mensch going in with the tempo res. Unfortunately, they get grabbed by Panda, but it looks like Panda's grab doesn't seem to grab much as the fight is already lost. Doomfist and Zenyatta make it a desperate last stand. Whale Shark going down 2 to Winston.
Fishy is back. We'll wait till he's ready. You know, Lucky has been showing an absolutely great performance on both McCree and Fairy. So on the attack, I think it's very
grab
good.
going in. Unfortunately, not grabbing much from the side of UC High. The Dragon Strike goes in.
Wow.
Sound Barrier won't do anything against the Dragon Strike. And Fishy manages a 4-man.
All right, we're asking them if they're ready
against
right
the
now,
enemy
and we get
team.
right back into the game. Quickly here. They don't have much time to get back onto the point. In fact, they might have to
Let me know when.
go on ahead without Fishy here. Kind of easy to miss the orange text there on white.
Fishy's
Really bright, right down.
Nuke, initiate the
Oh my
fight.
gosh, a 4-man nuke!
Managed to grab a
Looks like Mean Team is
4-man
ready.
nuke.
So
What an insane nuke from the side
if you see.
of the fight is
Yep,
already
okay.
in there.
Both teams are ready. We're gonna get right back into this game. UC High on the payload here, so
Are we ready to get back in?
yeah, I said.
Okay. Unpausing.
Mm-hmm. UC High looks like they're gonna be able to take this point here. Oh no, the Tracer Blinks come on, stalling at the very last second, but too much damage is coming out on the side of UC High, and they will be taken down.
Wow, UCI, what a very clean kick fight. Now with 5 minutes to push this last point, which is a lot of time on Ike.
Yeah, Lucky's just doing too much damage right now. They really need to find some way to counter them.
Look at the amount of poke he's just doing right now. There's no team fight going on right now, but still he's just throwing out so much damage. Another nuke coming out from the side.
Oh no, Jughead!
Oh no,
This timing is misplacing his shield.
Was able to put down the bubble to protect his teammates, but unfortunately wasn't able to save himself. UC High capitalizing on this, aggressing onto Meme Team. Sound barrier just for good measure. However, Set Top is on the point, manages to sound barrier his team alive. He's just contesting the point. They're not seeing him. He's just dancing all over the point. They're just unable to kill him. And just as the trades are going back and forth, if Meme Team can just trade back and forth, eventually, because of defensive spot advantage, they will be able to just come back. But unfortunately, that doesn't look like going to be happening anytime soon.
Oh, Kled is doing a really good job stalling here. Lucio and Winston come back, and Winston's able to pick off the UC High Zen. Doof is coming in, doing damage to Diva here.
They still haven't taken Lucky. Lucky hasn't yet to die that entire team fight. In fact, he might make it out alive. I don't think Jughead noticed. Oh, well,
wow. There was a great amount of damage coming from UC High there, and they were actually getting picks, but just not fast enough.
Actually, Jughead might get caught out. He's on 1/3 of his health. Oh, somehow manages to get back.
Alright, both teams are going to be regrouped here for this fight. UC has 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. We're going to have a res on the side of Meme Team here, so if anything goes wrong, they will have that backup. They're also building up on Grab and Sound Barrier.
Lead is looking to be hiding in the back, in the very back, maybe looking for a res. Oh, Winston Panda dives back. Like, are they able to capitalize on that? They are. They grab. Meme Team grabbing the first pick. Doomfist comes in back towards the team, but they aren't aggressing. They're just kind of poking at each other, not taking advantage of the 65. As I say, that's Supreme, and just to pick off Lucky, who was maybe perhaps flying a little too close to the ground, taken out by the seismic slam.
Yeah, Meme Team's doing really well here, but I'd love to see them play a little more aggressively once they've already got a pick.
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Meme Team is perhaps playing a little bit too timidly. Oh, next fight, 6 ults for the next fight. This next fight is going to be insane.
Oh
I feel like
my
this
god.
next fight is just going to be whoever hits their Qs first. Just whoever initiates will be able to snowball the next fight and just win. It looks like we're starting this fight off with a Demon Nuke that doesn't actually manage to get anybody. Looks like the grab is coming out. Oh my god, Ultimate's just going out everywhere. Looks like UC High is grabbing the picks though.
4-man res coming in from Lead. They're gonna be able to fight this back now. Supreme immediately gets picked off the Whale Shark.
Looks like Transcendence is coming in to counter the res. But wow, what an insane res. They managed to grab so much value out of that res. What did they take away from the side of UC High? They took away Graviton, they took away a Doomfist ult? No, that was Meme Team, but
The fight's still going on here. Meme Team takes out 2, 3, and looks like UC High, definitely, they're pushing to be shut down here. Just need to pick off the Pharah, and that will be a, almost an ace, but Soldier spawned.
Oh my god, and not only that, but meme team is close to their ults again. Fishy is, 15% away about.
That was just such a crazy ult coming from Lee here that completely saved the game on their side. And we were talking about how they weren't really able to abuse their Mercy ults before, but absolutely great play there, hiding, from sight and being.
Looks like next fight is going to be a Pulse Graviton combo, assuming Robo Sheep doesn't manage to eat it. Onus takes it fragging out, kills the Zarya and the Mercy. Kills the Winston! Oh my god, this is a thing that should not be happening. The supports of UC High fragging out, killing Meme Team. Meme Team actually died with 5 ults there. That is a team fight that should not have happened.
However, they will be able to spawn here and definitely have the advantage. Griff is coming in with gets 3. Soundbeard coming in on the side of Meme Team, and they're able to clean up this fight. Now Winston is going to go down in just a second. In fact, they should leave him a little bit to get staggered. They don't do that, but it's a good enough fight anyway.
Maybe Meme Team was anticipating UC High to overcommit to ults, and they intentionally gave him some space so that they could come back with the Graviton combo.
UC High, however, has a bunch of ults here. They're gonna have all 6 ults for this fight, so it really just comes down to Lee's res again. They need to kill Lee. Lee goes down.
Oh, trades going in from both sides here. Oh, another great nuke comes out. Is it able to grab anything? Unfortunately, no, but it manages to zone the entire defensive team back into cover. Whale Shark absolutely killing it with the tag bias. What a crucial tag bias that was able to make.
Lee coming in for the res, gets 2.
Oh, will that be enough for me? Oh, Fishy 2 manages to trade. Supreme going in, somehow managing to come back from that team fight. Transcendence coming in from the side of UC High, but this is enough.
Yeah, Meme Team just gets good response here. I don't think that UC High will be able to take this.
Maybe Lucky will frag out Lucky on the chandelier. Unable to get
Mercy snipes Lucky here.
Oh, Whale Shark manages to touch the point before overtime kicks out. Looks like trades. Meme Team's got to be looking for trades here. Every single member of Meme Team is on fire right now. They're all killing it. UC High is just slowly trickling in one by one, unable to capitalize on anything. And
that's gonna be it. Overtime.
Looks like game 3 goes to Meme Team.
I want to talk about that res there. They were able to actually take out the Mercy immediately, but it didn't matter because after the fight was gone, they spent so much time in overtime. Mercy came back and res too.
Yeah, how unfortunate. They just weren't able to kill the Mercy. Elite's Mercy reses were actually on point. For those of you who don't know, the value of res goes up. The more ultimates you manage to burn away from the enemy team, and the play of the game coming from Supreme on this, I think the grab actually gives a pulse bomb as well. Maybe a little bit unnecessary, but wins the team, and obviously I guess it doesn't matter too much.
So that's gonna be 2 on the side of Meme Team. They only need to win 1 more to win the series.
UC High just isn't playing around the res as much as they should. They overcommit ults when they know Leet has res up, and Leet just swoops in and just completely negates any value they could have possibly gotten out of the ultimate they were using. What are your thoughts? Oh, okay. I guess I guess it's just me right now. What an interesting round. I thought for sure that UCI had that in the bag. They were looking so good. They had so many ults in the bank for that upcoming team fight, but they couldn't for whatever reason couldn't use their ults in sync. I feel like had the Zen out maybe come out a little bit earlier, or maybe had they been a little bit more aggressive with their ults, or maybe had they gotten Mercy in the grab or been able to play around the Mercy res, that would have been a very easy game for them. But
yeah, absolutely. Looks like we're going on to Nepal for our 4th map. Both teams look to be ready here.
Let me Paul, there we go. Match point for Meme Team.
Okay. Ask them if they're ready.
Yep. Let me know.
Okay, both teams say they are ready.
Alright. Looks like we are ready to go.
So, Nepal, our first KOF map in this series. Any predictions, Polite?
Well, Nepal is a map that is just really great. Specifically Village, which is the map we're on right now. Village is a great Farah map in my personal opinion. And considering